Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Brett Anderson gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. Yeah. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mariners leave 1. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A two-run job by Stephen Piscotty. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fourth.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One ball, one strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Chris Davis now. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Off to the Mariners.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 2, Tom.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Josh Phegley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch
10.
there, no
Shortstop.
doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. No balls and 1 strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Broxton on at first, nobody out. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over, back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-1. is taken for ball 2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 2-1 now to Gordon. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mallex.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Mallex Smith. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail in this one 3-0. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. As
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Chris Bassett will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
For the Athletics, number 40, Chris Bassett.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Bassett, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. And the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
In now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now. Justin Dunn takes the mound
now
as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 35, Justin.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano.
Leading off for the A's.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fielder, number 22.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Santana giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Looking.
Let's play ball. The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle, number 59, Andrew Moore.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Sean Manaea takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Malik Smith. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball foul down the left side. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
To 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one will bounce into the wall. Long throw to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside. Fastball just inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box, Tom Murphy. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the Eric Swanson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Seattle,
Digging in, Josh Phegley.
Eric Swanson.
3 out. 3 out.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Ryan Healy will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Healy.
Tanner Roark will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Gerson Bautista gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Dylan Moore will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 25.
Brandon Bishop will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now in center field, number 5, Brandon Bishop.
Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bautista is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that's out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now
At the plate, Matt Chapman.
baseman,
He's hitless in
Matt
3 at-bats to this point.
Chapman.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Dan Altavilla
Olsen
enters the game out of the
Ladies
bullpen
and
now,
gentlemen,
and this will force
your
the
attention,
upcoming switch
please.
hitter to swing the bat
Now pitching
left-handed.
for the Mariners.
Well, I think this is a smart
Number
move, guys. He's
53.
pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the
Olsen.
left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour, but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on
Now
the
batting,
offensive side.
second
Down in the
baseman.
count right there.
You're
Batter
at
hits a
third.
ground ball the other way. He's able to
Ball.
fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. Seager is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. A's strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your
Long
attention,
is going to
please.
be asked to get things going
Pinch
here
hitting
as a
for the
lead off
Mariners.
the top of the 8th.
Number 39.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
Austin
hitting for
Nolan
Seattle.
is going to be asked to
Number
get things
23.
going here as a lead off the top
Austin.
of the 8th.
Nolan.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in
Up
that
next for
location,
Seattle.
so a good
The right
job
fielder.
there of exploiting that.
Mitch
That can be real hard
Haniger.
for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Long, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside
Kyle
corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Number 8 will look
please.
to provide a little
Pinch
2-out
hitting for
thunder
Seattle.
off the bench as he'll
Number
hit with
8.
a runner at second and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Now the 1-1 pitch to first. Olsen is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Ladies
Austin
and gentlemen,
Nolan
your
will stay in the
attention,
ball
please.
game as he'll take over
This
at first
change
base.
For the Mariners,
Kelby
now
Tomlinson
playing
will
first
stick
base.
around as he'll take
Number
over in right
23,
field.
Austin Nolan. Now in right field,
Brandon
number 37,
Brennan is on to
Kelby
pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half
now
of the
pitching
8th.
for Seattle.
Number 43
Number 65,
will also enter as he
Brandon
takes over at third
Brennan.
base.
Now at third base, number 43.
John
Now in
Andreoli
left field,
is also
number
into the ball game as
73,
he'll assume
John
duties in left field.
Andreoli.
At the plate, Chris Davis.
The
He'll have a
Athletic.
new pitcher waiting
The
for
left
him as we
fielder,
begin their half of the 8th.
Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Andreoli is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now
Well, he
batting,
hit that ball
catcher,
pretty well, but the only
Josh
problem was that he pulled off it just a
Beckley.
bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Lewis
please.
is into the game
Now
as a
playing
defensive
right field.
replacement now as he
Number
takes over
6.
in right.
Kyle Lewis.
Robbie
hitting for the
Grossman
Athletic.
will move into the on-deck
Number
circle
8.
now to try to get
Robbie
something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bishop on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up
Next will be the designated hitter,
The
Chad
designated
Pinder.
hitter.
They're quickly down to their
Chad.
final 4 outs here tonight.
Pinder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. Robbie Grossman will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Kicking
8.
off the top of the ninth, Tom Murphy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Chris Davis will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 13, Dustin Garneau.
Play ball. 3. You're out.
Striding into the box, Dylan Moore,
Now
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dylan Moore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Oh, that's in.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 5-3. Sam Tuivailala comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Ramon Laureano, and they'll need him to get something going here. Seth Brown will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, and Rioli makes the play, 1 away. In now, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Popped him up. Moore takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Mariners rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Moore is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.